What's up, Raider Nation? Ryan Miller here, and honestly, I'm absolutely losing it today. We've spent the last few months trying to convince ourselves that things were going to change, that Pete Carroll was the problem, that the draft would save everything, but the intel I've received in the last few hours is enough to make your jaw drop. Is the biggest icon of our defense over the last decade packing his bags? And even worse, are the other stars around the league already treating the Raiders like a clearance sale? Buckle up and hit that like button, because things just got real and we need to have a serious talk. Straight to the point, no sugarcoating. Jay Glazer from Fox Sports just dropped a bombshell that Maxx Crosby has likely played his last snap in silver and black. Yeah, you heard that right. The face of the franchise, the Condor, the guy who literally bleeds silver and black, is at a total standstill with the front office. Here's what went down behind the scenes. The Raiders decided to rest Crosby for the final 2 games of the 2025 season, claiming a meniscus injury. But Max, being the absolute dog that he is, wanted to play. He hated being benched just so we could secure the #1 overall pick in the 2026 draft. He felt his competitive drive was sacrificed for the tank. Glazer reported that Crosby went weeks without even speaking to team executives. Now look at the situation we're in. We're about to announce Clint Kubiak as our new head coach, and we've already got Indiana QB Fernando Mendoza's name written in stone for that #1 pick. It's a total rebuild. And Max? The guy is turning 29. He's already sent the message loud and clear. I'm not going through another rebuild. My reaction? I'm devastated, but I get the guy. We owe Max everything, but if we can land a haul similar to the Micah Parsons trade, which netted 2 first-round picks and an elite player like Kenny Clark, the front office is probably going to pull the trigger. Jay Glazer said over 20 teams have already called asking for the price. 20 teams. It's insane to think about this team without number 98. But if the plan is to build around Mendoza and Kubiak's system, keeping an expensive, unhappy player might be shooting ourselves in the foot. I never thought I'd say this, but maybe it really is time for both sides to move on. It's painful, it's frustrating, but it's the reality of the NFL in 2026. We've become the team of tomorrow once again, and Max wants to win today. If you thought the internal drama was bad, wait until you see what other stars around the league are doing. Right in the middle of Super Bowl week, Bengals star Jamar Chase decided to throw gas on the fire. In an interview with Kay Adams, he was asked who he'd want on his team next season. His answer? I want that guy from Vegas, Maxx Crosby. He's a dog. That honestly makes me sick to my stomach. Seeing Chase openly recruiting our best player on camera shows exactly how little respect people have for this organization right now. These guys look at the Raiders and see an all-you-can-eat buffet. T. Higgins was right there nodding along. They want Crosby in Cincinnati yesterday to try and save that atrocious defense of theirs. The problem is the noise feels different this time. In years past, we would have just laughed these comments off. But with Diana Rossini reporting that Max would love to play for Mike Vrabel, who's now with the Patriots, and Glazer confirming the vibe in Vegas has turned sour, Chase's comment isn't just Super Bowl banter, it's a warning shot. The Bengals have a ton of money tied up in Burrow and Chase, but if they offer the Raiders what they want, those high picks to surround Mendoza with talent, do you really think Tom Brady and Mark Davis are going to say no? We're in a vulnerable position, and the rest of the league smells blood in the water. It's humiliating to watch a rival recruit our captain like this, but it just shows that Crosby's market is hotter than ever. The situation has officially reached a breaking point. To summarize this mess, we've got a coach coming off a Super Bowl run, Kubiak, and the quarterback of the future arriving, Mendoza, but the heart of this team has 1 foot out of Allegiant Stadium. Now, I want to take the temperature of the room in the comments. If the Cincinnati Bengals offered 2 first-round picks right now for Maxx Crosby, do you take it to jumpstart the Mendoza rebuild, or do you keep number 98 even if he's unhappy? Don't give me a "it depends," pick a side. Let me know below because I'm reading everything. Make sure your notifications are on because if this trade goes down in the middle of the night, I'll be the first one going live so we can either mourn or celebrate together. Just win, baby. If there's anyone left to play, peace.